Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of DCA Takedown. This is the final episode before Gateway to Heaven. I am D-Wall. Thank you so much for joining me once again for another episode. And tonight, we have two Pick Your Poison matches featuring the men that will be competing for the DCA World Heavyweight Championship at Gateway to Heaven. Sly Cooper will be picking Tyler Parks' opponent. Tyler Parks will be picking Sly Cooper's opponent. That is coming up tonight on Takedown. But to kick off the night, we are going to start with a very special match, a six-man tag team matchup that will preview the Gateway to Heaven men's ladder match coming up in just a few days at Gateway to Heaven. And kicking us off here is John Blackos, former CAW All-Stars world champion, current CCL world champion, a man who was in the main event of Revelations 7 and wants to win the ladder match to get back to that point. John Blackos said a few months back he did not want to come here and just be a special attraction guy. He wants to be the guy. He wants to be a top guy here on Takedown, and I can respect the hell out of that. So Blackos, you know for a fact, wants to get into that title picture once again, but to do that, he's got to go through the Gateway to Heaven ladder match. Now, the only person that won't be competing, or the only two people that won't be competing in this tag match, obviously, because this tag match was chosen at random, the partners were chosen at random, all of that. The only two people that won't be competing are Jaden Starr, who by some act of God didn't get picked for this match, and the mystery entrant, who will be only revealed the night of Gateway to Heaven. The other 7 men had to qualify for that chance. And here's one of the men that qualified technically back at Redline, Haru Glory. Now Haru, when I say technically qualified, he technically qualified because the match he qualified in was in a loss to Sly Cooper. If he had won that match, then it would be Haru Glory facing Tyler Parks at Gateway to Heaven and not Sly. Sly would be probably in the spot Haru's in now. But nonetheless, I don't think Haru's going to complain because he's got an opportunity to climb that ladder and become the Gateway to Heaven ladder match winner and go on to Revelations to challenge for the world title, and it could be a rematch from Redline. We could see Sly Cooper and Haru Glory one more time, except this time the world title would be on the line. Haru knows a thing or two about overcoming adversity. He's done it his entire career. That's what's made him one of the greatest of all time, whether you love him or you hate him. But regardless of that, Haru, former champion in his own right, former ACW XL champion on multiple occasions, I might add. And here comes their tag team partner, a man who qualified a few weeks back on Takedown to get into the Gateway to Heaven ladder match, and the only one in the field, as we know it, who's actually won the Gateway to Heaven ladder match. The Jaguar King himself, Malik Brown. Malik has been, as you know, as anybody who's known Malik Brown for as long as I've known him, anybody that knows him knows how outspoken he can be, and he has been very outspoken over the last couple of weeks towards a lot of things and a lot of people in VWU. And now Malik has an opportunity to once again win the Gateway to Heaven ladder match and once again become the DCA World Heavyweight Champion. And he has not held that belt in a very, very long time. But Malik knows how to win this match. He knows how to do it. He did it to end up challenging for the world title back at Revelations 5 a few years ago. So if anybody knows how to win a match like this, if anybody knows how to outlast, it is Malik Brown. He made a career out of it, not just here in DCA, but all over virtual wrestling. But it's going to be interesting how he gels with Haru and Blackos, and it's going to be even more interesting about their opponents. Their opponents tonight, if you can have process of elimination by now, you know who their opponents are. And here's one of them now. The first man, I believe, to qualify for the Gateway to Heaven ladder match. Takuma Fuji, who since returning to DCA has been on a roll as of late. And the thing about him is, you know, he wants to do anything necessary in order to win that ladder match. And hey, he's got a good shot at it. Like I said, I think he was the first one to qualify for this ladder match. So if anybody knows how it takes to how much he needs to do in order to win this thing, it's going to be him. He wants to do that. He wants to be a world champion. And obviously, he's got a lot of things to fight for now. He's got a family on the way, after all, if you didn't know. So, Takuma going into this ladder match, he's got the motivation. Nobody can say that he doesn't. But speaking of a guy with motivation, these last two men may be the most motivated out of everybody in this field, starting with this man, the brother, the younger brother of Malik Brown, Dante Styles. A man who a lot of people have said for years now could be a world champion, should be a world champion. Then there are others that say, no, he should never be a world champion. He's a scumbag. He's this, he's that, you know. Whether you love him or you hate him, people have had an opinion about Dante ever since the beginning of season 2 of this company, and ever since then he has been trying to fight through those labels and stereotypes that people have given him for so long. Gateway to Heaven is his chance to finally break through and be the man. If he can climb that ladder and get that briefcase and get one step closer to a world title opportunity. But then there's this guy, a man who has wanted no. Let's not mince words here. Let's just be honest. He's been obsessed with this title. He's been obsessed with being a world champion, and he has said in no uncertain terms that the DCA world title is the title he wants. More than anything else, more than the CAW All-Stars title, more than the VW title, he wants this title. He wants the DCA world title. He wouldn't disagree either, because he's made that clear on several occasions. Hell, remember, a few years ago, he was supposed to be in the Gateway to Heaven ladder match. 3 years ago, Revelations on the lead up to Revelation 6, but because of what was going on at the time, it was Arcan who said there were doctor's notes that said that Needham couldn't compete. Now, it turned out that those doctor's notes were forged and fake by Gnarly Anderson, that Needham took a very, very, very long time to finally figure out, but that's in the past, and he said he wants to burn his past. And that past could get burned, literally, as you see behind him, if he wins that ladder, if he wins the ladder match at Gateway to Heaven and becomes #1 contender for the DCA world title. There's no Chris around, there's no Zach, there's no anybody else. Hey, Malik's in the match, sure, fine. But if you pass Malik Brown, if you go through Malik Brown and 6 other men, and you win that ladder match with no Chris, with no Zach, with no Black November, with no one else to pin the blame on why you not winning the world title, then you can consider your past burned, Needham, in my opinion. And we start off with Blackos and Takuma kicking it off here. And also, one more note about Needham. I've heard through the grapevine that he says he wants answers from me about Charles and why he is, and justifying why he's doing what he's doing. I'm going to be up front and be honest, and I hope Needham's hearing this loud and clear. I hope Hit Kid's hearing this loud and clear. What Charles did, what Charles is doing now, I don't condone it by any stretch. Was I one of the people that were like, yeah, give Charles a chance and all that? Yeah. You know why? Because I'm a human fucking being. Cover. What? No. I'm a human being, and I believe in giving people second chances, okay? Was I wrong to give Charles a chance? Maybe I was, and I'm man enough to admit it. And if you can't see through, and if that's not enough for you, Needham family, then I don't know what to tell you. But I'm telling you straight up, man to man, did I make a mistake in giving Charles a second chance? Maybe I did. Do I regret giving him a second chance? No, because I'd give you a second chance. I'd give anyone a second chance. Hell, people gave me a second chance when I didn't want to come back to this company for 4.5 years, when this company was going through the darkest days of its entire existence. So people gave me a second chance. So am I supposed to just ignore anybody else who wants a second chance? Hell no, I'm not going to do that. But what Charles is doing now, I hate it. I don't like it. And, you know, people can have their opinions about Charles if they want to, but Charles's actions from here on out are Charles's own actions. And speaking of Charles, he's going to be facing Travis Touchdown at Gateway to Heaven in a non-title match, by the way. His WWE World title and his DCA Celestial title are both not on the line. Travis said he doesn't want that. He wants to just humble Charles. As a neck breaker by Takuma only gets one. But yeah, Needham's, I'm just going to lay this out clear as day, and this is my only statement on the matter. Did I make a mistake giving Charles a second chance, or however, and seemingly justifying his actions at the beginning? Maybe I did. Do I justify them now? No. Do I like them now? No. Do I want justice for Charles? Do I want somebody to humble Charles? Yes, I do. I don't know if it's going to be Needham in the ring. I don't know if it's going to be Travis. I don't know if it's going to be Michael when that title match happens, whenever it does. But if you think I'm sitting here cheerleading Charles and going, oh, yeah, I'm happy about what he's doing. Oh, yeah. No, I'm not happy about what he's doing. And I don't agree with any of the choices he's made. And if I made a mistake in giving him a second chance, then I'm sorry. If that's what you want to hear, then I'm sorry. But I'm a grown man. I can live up to my mistakes. I can give people chances if I want to. It's not your choice to tell me if I can give this person or that person a second chance or not. Period. And I'm not going to speak for Malik either. So if you want answers from him, go to him face to face, man to man, and get them. Don't just tweet about it. As now Haru's in the ring with Takuma. Oh, Takuma caught that kick. Caught that punch and just takes him down. Now, the other caveat while I was going on that tirade, and I apologize for that, folks, when we get back to calling the match. The other caveat to this match is before, during, and after the match, none of the men in this match can attack each other or anything like that before or after the match. Otherwise, their spot in Gateway to Heaven is out. Covered by Malik onto Dante, only one count. It's not the first time Malik and Dante have fought, and it probably won't be the last time. Oh my God, Jaguar knee. Got him with his own Jaguar knee. 2-0. But yeah, if they attack each other before the match, if they attack each other after the match, then they are out of the Gateway to Heaven ladder match. As now Stacks on deck on Malik. Cover, Monahan in position, but Haru quickly there to break it up because he knew this match wasn't going to last too long if he had gotten that pin there. And now Dante with a snapmare and a kick right to the head. Remember, all of these tag matches have no count out, but disqualifications are active. So if they stay in the ring for too long and they have that 5 count put on them and they don't get out of the ring, that's a disqualification. So they got to be careful of that. Malik and Needham in the ring. These two have no shortage of history with one another, especially considering Malik's recent comments on Beyond the Bell. Needham has wanted another piece of Malik, and he's not minced words about that on Twitter either. It's now Malik. Big drop kick. Now just giving him a knee right to the arm. Oh, another sling blade. And now, right to the arm. Malik wearing out the arm of Needham. Of course, Needham just a few weeks removed from coming back after a long hiatus with that shoulder injury. And you know that Malik knows about that. He's going to take full advantage of it if he can. As now Malik is in the ring. Malik now tagging in Blackos and gives the rocket launcher. Very nice. And then kick right to the midsection by Blackos. And you see the arm of Needham holding it. Might be. Oh man, what an elbow drop. Nice. Cover 2, and Takuma there to break it up. You know, every one of these men want to go into Gateway to Heaven with momentum. Momentum is crucial, especially with Revelations coming up in just about a month or so. Cover, Haru breaking that pin up. Revelations 9 is fast approaching, so you know for a fact that all 6 of these men want to prove themselves, as now Takuma's right back up. Right hand by Blackos. Blackos crossbody. Tags in Haru. And Haru with a crossbody. And then a big forearm. Now, Haru just trying to slow it down a little bit, but Takuma's not letting it happen. Back fist. That stunned him just a little bit. Enough to get momentum back on his side at least. And now look, sending him up top. Oh, Haru trying to fight back. Malik trying to get involved, but Takuma's not letting any of it happen. As now Takuma with the forearms right to the side of the head. And now Takuma with a reverse Poison Rana, excuse me. Not a reverse one, but Poison Rana off the top rope. And now Dante gets tagged in. Wait, no. Big German suplex. The fact that Haru can just recover, or maybe he hasn't recovered and that was just instinct, and Blackos got tagged in so he can have a breather on the outside. That might be a very smart decision. And now it's Blackos in the ring with Dante, big enziguri. Malik back in the ring. Again, the brothers fighting it out. Won't be the first. It's not been the first time, and it won't be the last. And now off the ropes, Irish whip, and big kick to the midsection. Remember, still to come tonight, we have the Pick Your Poison matches. Sly Cooper will face an opponent of Tyler Parks' choosing, and Tyler Parks will face an opponent of Sly Cooper's choosing. You have to wonder which opponents these two will pick for one another, especially with Gateway to Heaven coming so rapidly. Now Dante back in control of Malik, and now just taunting about it, obviously. As now, look at this, exploder suplex. Meanwhile, Dante taking out Black Ghost. It's just all out bedlam right now. And I'm not talking about Jamal. But of course, leave it to Malik's family to start the chaos. As now Malik, oh look at that, Haru slinging him on the ropes, and now Malik gonna take advantage of it. I don't think that was intentional, but hey, it worked. Malik up top, into a big elbow to the spine. And that might be enough to get the victory here. 1, 2, and oh, I don't know if Needham broke that up or if Dante kicked out. Either way, the match continues. Haru now, I think, is battling Needham on the outside of the ring. Black Ghost is back on the apron, and Malik with the conniption fit to Dante. And now back up top, Malik now. Malik with the frog splash. That might be it. But Black Ghost able to break that up. I don't know why he did that. Big Ocelot Rush. Some unchained shades there. And Needham in control now, but then he gets another one. And Needham back up to his feet. Of course, these two men met in a Hell in a Cell match last year at Revelations. That I thought ended things. Needham thought it ended things, but then that Beyond the Bell came out where Malik just had some scathing things to say about the Needhams and his family. And that's what sparked this rivalry once again. And again, I don't want to speak for Malik. I've never tried to speak for Malik. But I'm sure Needham, if he wants the answers, if Hickey wants the answers, I'm sure Malik will have no problem giving it to him face-to-face at the time when he wants to go face-to-face with him. And I'm talking about Needham wanting to go face-to-face with Malik. There's a Jaguar knee again. Black Ghost ran right into it, but he only gets 2. He ran right into that Jaguar knee. Now Takuma tagged in. Takuma, who I believe might be the dark horse coming up at Gateway to Heaven. He might be the wild card factor. And I'm not even talking about the mystery entrant, because we don't know who that mystery entrant is even going to be. It could be anybody. Cover. And again, Haru quick to get to the pin there and break it up. And now going after Dante, sending him out. And now John, that momentary distraction, but Takuma still continuing to pile on the offense with a spine buster. And now big shot. Forearm there, and now a downward spiral. John is in control and trying to take command of this match. And Haru gets tagged back in. Haru, look at this. Double team by these two. Face DDT, excuse me. And then a wheelbarrow German suplex. And Takuma sent all the way out to the floor. And now he's going after Dante. He's not wasting any time. And drops him on the apron. And now Takuma and Haru fighting once again. Remember, folks, on tag team matches, there are no countouts, like I said earlier. So these two can be out there for as long as they want. Is now Haru trying to get back in the ring, and he does. Turning his attention to Needham, maybe. But that distraction allowed Takuma to get back in the game. Now all it takes is one slight distraction, and you can be on the opposite side of a beatdown. And Takuma sending, well, Haru gave an elbow back to him. And Michinoku driver. Haru into the cover 1. Only 1 count, though. Haru's got to do a little bit more than that to put Takuma away. And now he's going back after Dante, but Dante gives him a forearm, and that just allowed Takuma to get his breath back and come back with a meteor of his own. Just the sheer amount of talent we have in this match is indescribable, folks. And these are all people that are going to be in the ladder match. Look at that octopus stretch, shades of his friend Trixie. I don't know whether to call them friends or his boyfriend. I don't know which one. So I'm trying to be careful with that. As now there's the enigmatic lariat to Black Ghost. Haru's down. Needham's back in the ring. Black Ghost is trying to get to his feet. Haru is still out from that. He might have been taken completely out by that. And now, oh my God! Headshot, but a headshot for Haru, and Needham gets the win for his team. And notice Malik just glared the entire time at Needham. It's almost like he just didn't even care about the match anymore the moment Needham got in the ring. But it was Takuma who set it up. Takuma set it up. And once that was it, it was it. Look at that. Bam! Takes out Black Ghost. And then tags in Needham. And then Needham gives Haru a headshot. Shades of his co-owner. Over in WWE. And now these three got some momentum going into Gateway to Heaven. But will one of these three be the men to walk out with that briefcase? That's the question we still have yet to answer. And we will find out in just a few days' time who will be the one. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more DCA Takedown. We just saw an excellent preview match for Gateway to Heaven coming up in just a few days. But now we're going to get into another preview of sorts, as Sly Cooper is about to go one-on-one with, well, we don't know who, because it was Tyler Parks' decision. It's Tyler Parks' choice. But nonetheless, here comes the Thievius Raccoonus. Sly Cooper, the #1 contender for the DCA World Heavyweight Championship. He will be he will be challenging for that championship at Gateway to Heaven against Tyler Parks. But tonight we're going to find out who Tyler selected to be Sly's opponent. As with all these, as all of these pick your poison matches have gone in history, it's not necessarily about Sly or Tyler getting a win, or about Or rather, it's not really about the opponent they select getting a win. It's more about the opponent they select kind of wearing down Sly and wearing down Tyler in this instance to, you know, scouting and stuff. But look at this. Nice pick by Tyler. The former DCA Burnout champion, Lupon III, has been chosen by Tyler Parks. And this is interesting because this is a rematch from Proving Ground earlier this season when Lupon was the Burnout champion and he beat Sly Cooper, who was challenging him for that title. So this is going to be very interesting. Tyler being very smart and very cunning here, kind of shades a Lupon himself, but, well, maybe not the smarts part, you know, when Fujiko's around, but you get the idea. Lupon's beaten Sly before, so I guess Tyler figures he might be able to beat him a second time, but it's going to be interesting to see if that's actually going to be the case. Of course, Lupon lost the Burnout Championship at Takedown 200 to the current champion, Wicked Eric DeVille. So you know Lupon's looking for some momentum on his side of his own. He's looking for a bounce back, and Sly is not looking to lose heading into Gateway to Heaven. He wants a win. He wants to prove that he is the guy that can take that title from Tyler Parks. We're going to see Tyler in our main event tonight in a Pick Your Poison match, one that Sly will have charge of. There's a Spanish Fly. 1, 2, no. So still big night ahead here on Takedown. Let's now look at this. Lupon rolling him up. 1, 2, no. Also, going to go through the Gateway to Heaven card. As it stands right now, look at this. Sly Cooper showing his athleticism. And I don't think Lupon can keep up with this pace that Sly is giving him right now. Obviously. 1, 2, no. Lupon's got to be very, very careful of Sly's speed. Look at that. As you can see, went for that boot and got one himself. Cover. 1, 2, no. He's got to be very, very careful here tonight because Lupon can play spoiler. He's done it in the past. Cover off the snap. Suplex. 2 count. He's played spoiler before, and he may do it again. He can do it again. Now look at this, just relentless right hands, and then a European uppercut. And now, Sly looking to come back. But no, elbow right to the face. Lupon now. Another snapmare. And just, oh man. Runs the sole of his shoe right into the temple of Sly. And that might have cut him open a little bit. Cover. 1, 2, no. I think that cut him open. I mean, it wouldn't shock me. Those shoes are not meant to be wrestling shoes by any means. The fact that Lupon can wrestle in those is nothing short of a miracle. But then again, you can probably say that about his entire life. Cover. 2, no. Lupon can't get frustrated here. He's got to stay on Sly because Sly will take his frustration and any mistakes that come with it and use it to his advantage. As you see right there, those strikes coming in hot and heavy. There's a jawbreaker. And Lupon went for something there. I don't know what the hell he was going for, but obviously it didn't do anything because now he's flat on his back. Leg drop. Some might think that was a little low. And now again, the athleticism coming into effect right there. Cover. 2 count. No. Sly bleeding a little bit from that shot with the shoe earlier. Then missing the moonsault. Lupin has an opportunity here. And now look at this. Just focused, measured striking by Lupin. And focused, and focused is not usually one thing that Lupin is fully attended to unless it involves money or Fujiko and women in general. But for right now, Lupin is staying focused on Sly, and that's what he needs to do if he's going to win this thing. Elbow by Sly. And now Sly with an elbow, collar and elbow tie, but that just slings him down. And I don't think Lupin expected that. Missing the enziguri. Lupin off the ropes. Lupin went for a head scissors, and he got it. Head scissors of his own, but Sly was right underneath the bottom rope. His feet were. So ref had to call for the break. Oh, look at that. Sly getting out of that head scissors, standing up on it, and then he gives him one. And now tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Lupin. Nicely done. Only getting a 2, though. I think a lot of people underestimate Lupin III sometimes. They underestimate exactly how dangerous he can be in the ring. I mean, he held the Burnout title for so long. I think about a year, over a year, that he held that Burnout title. He held that. Actually, no, it was Tommy Vercetti that held that for that long, I believe, and then Lupin beat him. But it takes a lot for a guy like Lupin to beat a man like Tommy Vercetti, not just once but twice, but he did. So I think a lot of people kind of underestimate what Lupin brings to the table sometimes. They see and hear about all the antics and the goofing around with the women and Fujiko and all that. And that's all fine and good. But when it gets down to the brass tacks and he's in that ring, he's shown that he can hang. And maybe that's exactly what he needs, at least, to get through this match. Just now, look at that sharpshooter by Sly on the Lupin. Very nice. Got him away from the ropes so he can't reach the ropes. So he's got to think of something else to try and squirm his way free at least. But he's got that locked in. He's got it locked in pretty tight. Sly, like I said, he does not want to go into Gateway to Heaven with a loss in the column. He wants to end up showing Tyler, hey, it doesn't matter what you throw at me. I'm going to leave out as the DCA World Champion. That's what he wants to show here tonight. Lupin missing that drop kick. I thought he was going to get it, but didn't. And now look at this big kick to the back. And Lupin smartly rolling to the floor to avoid a pin, but I don't know if he's going to be really safe out there. You know what Sly is capable of. And it looks like he's about to fly here, and no! Lupin getting out of the way and then giving him a lariat. Lupin able to scout that very nicely, but now Sly coming back. I think he got offended by the fact that he went out of the way of that dive. Oh, shooting star press gets nothing but Lupin's knees. Now what the hell is Lupin doing? Lupin now, what is this? Oh my goodness! And that is why Lupin is not a high flyer. And now Sly, oh my goodness! That is why Sly is one of the best, folks, because he knows how to do moves like that. And Lupin has no idea where he is. Oh, got out of the way of that knee. Very nicely done by Lupin. Now into a pin. 2, no. That crucifix pin only gets 2. Swatting away that drop kick. Big shot to the back of the head. And then gives him a knee. Out of nowhere. 1, 2, and no. Lupin had no idea that knee was coming, and he was lucky to get out of that right there. Dragon Rana, no. Lupin caught him into a power bomb. 2, 2.5. 2.5. Not enough to get 3. But Lupin's still staying on him. That's smart. Like I said, Sly may have something to prove here, but Lupin has just as much to prove. He lost the Burnout title at Takedown 200. He highly regarded that Burnout title. He wants another opportunity at it at some point. There's a Frankensteiner. Lupon's not done. He's going back up to the top rope. Lupon, big splash. Cover. 2 and no. You want to talk about resilient. That's what both of these men have shown to be. And again, I don't know what Lupon keeps trying to go for right there, but he is not getting it. As now look at this poison rana by Sly. And Sly with a big insecurity finally connected with it. He tried for it earlier. There's the standing shooting star press. Cover. 2 and no. And now look at this. Sly with the cutter. Cover. 1, 2. No, again. Oh, no. Lupon just continues to stay in this match. That is the thing. He continues to stick around, and that's what Sly has to deal with. He's got to deal with somebody that just seems to not want to go away. Sly getting out of the way of that moonsault again. It seems like every time Sly tries to go high risk, Lupon is right there to just move out of the way at the very last moment. Big drop kick. And honestly, I can't think of a better strategy when it comes to dealing with Sly. Just sticking and moving and staying as far away as possible. Look at this. Corkscrew shooting star press after the super kick. 1, 2, no. Again, it just seems like every chance Lupon seems to get, Sly shuts him down almost instantly. And that's a problem. There's a poke to the eye. Classic Lupon III. Referee obviously not doing anything about it because he doesn't want to deal with going on later tonight, that's for sure. He doesn't want to deal with Jigen either when he's got 3 drinks in him either. That's a bad combination. Covered now by Lupon. 2 count. I wouldn't want to deal with any of them. I tell you that right now. I'd want them on my good side. I want to keep them on their good side as much as possible. Lupon up top. Went for something, but it got swatted out of midair. Sly off the ropes. Sly went for something, blocked it. Blocked again. Sly off the ropes. And now this time, moonsault DDT. And now Arabian Press got it. Cover now. 1, 2. No. And this has been exactly what we kind of expected from the moment Lupon came out. We knew this was going to be a great match. And that is exactly what we're getting, as Sly got nothing there but the floor. And a brain buster on the outside of the ring just to be safe. And not even talking about safe in the sense of making sure that Sly's neck was all right. I'm talking about safe in the sense of just trying to do anything it takes to keep him down. He might have him here. No, he does not. It has been an intense back and forth match, and I think that's exactly what Tyler was wanting to happen when he chose Lupon as his poison, if you will. He wants to make sure that Sly is 100% focused on him going in to Gateway to Heaven, because he does not want him to be complacent. As if Sly's ever complacent, but just thinking about, hey, let me get you somebody that can really test you. And guess what? Lupon is testing Sly here tonight. By all accounts, he is giving Sly a fight. And maybe that's exactly what Sly needs, because he's going to be in a fight at Gateway to Heaven. There's a Spanish fly from the most dangerous rope in wrestling. Brett's rope. Oh, and only a 2. And these fans are on their feet. They are loving this match right now. They are loving this action, and I can't blame them. Cover. 2. And again, Lupon kicking out. And we still have Tyler and his mystery opponent to go later tonight. And I don't know. Oh, went for the cutter again. Didn't get it. Lupon now trying to figure out what to do next. But then he just gives him a right hand. Didn't even bother. Just gave him a right. Oh, again, Sly finding a way out and just dropping Lupon. Both of these men know what to expect. That's now. Oh my goodness! That's new from Lupon. Oh, he barely got all that senton. He got enough of it to keep Sly down, but I'm pretty sure it's not the full impact that he wanted. Off the ropes. Look at this big drop kick to the back of the head. And now Sly, nope. Lupon kicks right to the hamstring. Off the ropes, looking for something. That went for the drop kick again. Didn't get it. Uh-oh. Silent obliteration. No preparation for that needed. And a 2 3/4. Lupon kicks out, but my God, that was close. I'm telling you, you can't get much closer than that. You can't get much closer without the bell ringing. And now Lupon trying to take advantage of the second chance he's been given. Only a 2, though. Slide, kick, and another one. Went for the chop, got it ducked. Uh-oh. Lupon's got him and hooks him for the suplex. And Lupon, realizing how close Sly was to the ropes, positions him away from the ropes. 2, and those seconds cost him. I understand the rationale, trying to get him away from the ropes so he doesn't grab onto it, but at the same time, it may have cost him this match. Look at this pin. 2 count, no. He's got to be mindful of that. Arabian press, but I don't think he's noticed that Lupon was using the ropes to get up to his feet, and that may have been the opening. Oh, what a chop. And now blocking that kick. Lupon, what's he thinking here? Big German suplex. 1, 2, no. I don't think Sly expected Lupon to break out a German suplex, but here we are. We are in this timeline. Head scissors again. Into an elbow drop. The combinations by Sly. This is what I'm talking about. He's got to stick and move, but it ain't happening right now. Not by a long shot. Is this spiral landing? No, Lupon kipping up. I think he sensed the spiral landing coming and was able to kip up just at the last second. Sly had to adjust on the fly, and Lupon's taken advantage ever since. Head scissors. And both of these two master thieves going out of here. What a super kick. Caught him right on the button with it. 1, 2, no. I mean, he caught him right on the button. And now it's Sly in control. There's another super kick. And Lupon is all out of sorts right now. Now went for a third one. Didn't get it. Drop kick, swatted away. Well, missed a super kick that time. And another poke to the eye. Classic Lupon the third. Oh, but there's a forearm by Sly. Went for a super kick again. Lupon countering. Lupon, nope. Kicks him. Lupon in trouble. Snapmare. Elbows. Elbows. Third elbow. As Lupon's bleeding as well from that forearm from a few moments ago. Slide. Big moonsault. Cover. 1, 2, and again Lupon gets a shoulder up, but you got to wonder how much more he can take, because he has been through the ringer for the last minute or so, but both of these men obviously have to be in an immense amount of pain right now. They have put their all into this match. It may not be for a title shot or a world title or any kind of belt, but the fact that these two are going as hard as they are is a testament to the amazing athletes they are and why they're on this roster. Sly up top. hits the cutter again. And Lupon had no way to prepare for that. Oh, kick to the face. Gives him a little bit of breathing room. I went for the poke to the eye again, but got caught. Snapmare. Nope. Caught the kick. Snapmare of his own. Into the drop kick. No, Sly got out of the way. Nope. Right hand by Lupon. Chop ducked. Chop blocked by Lupon. Chop blocked again. Back and forth these two go here. As expected in this match, both of these men ducking each other's chops as Lupon catches him into a tilt-a-whirl gutbuster. And if Lupon can finish Sly off right now, this would be a big momentum booster for him. As now looking for the grand heist, he gets it. He hits the grand heist. 2, and Sly kicks out. And you had to wonder, oh wait, is he going for a second? He got a second one. A second grand heist. 2, and again Sly kicks out of it. And you have to wonder what Lupon is thinking right now. He hit 2 grand heists, and Sly still kicked out. Sly is determined to send a message to Tyler Parks right now. Look at this, going maybe for a third one, doesn't get it. Uh-oh, big knee. And now silent obliteration, he got it. But he's not done. He's not done. Bottle breaker. Bottle breaker. And now he's going to put the exclamation point on it. Spiral landing. 1, 2, and 3. But what a match. What a match. Both of these men put everything on the line here tonight. Lupon did everything he could. He put everything out there, but at the end of the day, Sly just proved that he wanted it a little bit more, that he needed it a little bit more. Because he has an opportunity at Gateway to Heaven to walk out as the DCA World Champion. There's the spiral landing, and that is what put it away. But what a pick that Tyler made. But now we have to find out, who did Sly pick for Tyler? Who's Tyler's poison? We will find that out in the main event coming up later on tonight. But congratulations to Sly on a hell of a win.
Come in. Those words coming from you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and what a match we just saw between Sly Cooper and Loop on the Third. What a match that was. And now in our main event, we're going to find out who Sly chose to be Tyler's poison. Because Tyler Parks has a Pick Your Poison match later tonight as well. So we're going to find out the answer to that later on. But right now, we got tag team action coming up as James Grayson on the right, bearded Eric McGregor on the left. They are Catch Point. And they are, obviously, if you don't know, they've been linked up with the new DCA Pure Champion Zaya Steele as of late, or for the last few months rather. But tonight, it's tag team action as these teams are jockeying for position to find out who's going to Revelations to challenge the Real Wrestling Throwbacks for the tag team titles. And tonight, speaking of, it's going to be a return of a tag team, actually. We haven't seen these two in a tag team setting in quite a while, but they're back. The future war cult are here. Jesse and Sid Black are back. Jesse's been out with injury for the last few months, but they are back. And you know they want to make up for lost time. Sid Black obviously has been making his name as a singles competitor, but he doesn't forget his brother by any stretch of the imagination. I just wish that this had happened just a few weeks earlier, because, you know, February and all. But we got James Grayson and Sid Black starting it out. As now, look at this. Oh, my goodness. And James Grayson does not give a damn that this is the Future War Cult's return match. He does not care. He wants to come in here and he wants a victory. Look at this. Big butterfly suplex. We saw Eric McGregor competing on the last episode of DCA Takedown. He faced off against the returning TJ Kennedy, who got a win. So you know McGregor wants some payback, or at least he wants a win back, if you will. Obviously not against TJ because he's not here tonight, but a win is a win is a win. And for the Future War Cult, they want to win and show that they are just, oh man, an STO by Grayson. They want to prove that they have a spot in the top of the tag team ranks. One for explosive suplex, Sid able to get an elbow in. Now look at this. Sid using his athleticism to his advantage. Very nicely done. And now, here comes Bearded McGregor, one of my favorites. Not because of the beard, but just because of his athleticism. Look at that! Like I said, for a big man, he can move. We saw that against TJ last episode. Of course, all roads are leading to Gateway to Heaven coming up this or a few days' time. I want to say this weekend, but keep an eye out on the channel. That's why you got to like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of all matches and notifications, because you'll know when Gateway to Heaven will go live. And also, please share the channel with your friends, because YouTube's been acting kind of crazy lately, because you know, premieres happen and all, and then it turns out I look on the analytics and it only has like one view or whatever, and I'm just sitting here going, what the hell? So please make sure to share this around. Share this with your friends, anybody you know that likes this kind of stuff or is interested in this kind of stuff. tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We do some good work here, and so is the rest of VW. Go and check out WWA, UWL, UCWL, ZCW, ICCW, all the channels in VW. Project Showdown. Oh, God! Speaking of showdowns, that showdown with an elbow right to the face there. FCWL, everybody. There's a lot of people that I can name. ACL's coming back from what I understand. CCL's last lap is in June. CAW All-Stars in August. Check everybody out. Don't be afraid to look at one product. I mean, I know that, certain circles in wrestling don't believe in that kind of thing, but it's okay to watch more than one product. I know it's scary to think about, but give it a shot, Bearded McGregor taking shots at Jesse Black's face and then tags in James Grayson. And now, oh, look at this exploder suplex. Grayson, the technical wizard here. Obviously, if you haven't already noticed, this man knows how to throw you around. He knows how to ground and pound you, and Jesse is getting that right here and right now, and he does not like it. And now he's going after Sid and gives him a hot shot. Jesse did not like that too much. And that's why he's taking it to Grayson right now. This headlock. It just drills his... Oh, my God. That was a straight punch right between the eyes. And I can tell... I can look through this viewpoint. Dig DDT. Grayson is cut. I don't know if it's above the nose. I don't know if it's above the eye, but he is cut somewhere. And Jesse tagging in Sid, and Sid trying to take advantage. Uh-oh. Oh, that was the opening he needed. Oh, my God, what a suplex. Deadlift Regalplex, and now picking him up and slamming him down again. And now Grayson, he's going to give him his own rights and lefts now. This has been more of a brawl than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be a little bit more, technically sound than this, but hell. This is what you get when you have catch point in the ring. Oh, big elbow by Grayson, but a right hand by Jesse, and then a drop kick by Sid. You may not like it, but that was tag team 101 right there. And it got catch point off guard. And now Sid off the ropes. Big shooting star press. And like I said in the first match, no countouts in tag team action, so they can fight out there as long as they want, as long as the pin or submission happens in the ring. So, oh my God, what a German suplex by Grayson. And Grayson's happy with that. And now just slinging him across the floor. And now Dragon Screw working on the leg and drilling it into the mat. And there's not a lot of padding on that floor. That's 1 inch thick padding on top of that concrete. So that does not give a lot of, that doesn't have a lot of give. As now Grayson just continuing to punish Sid on the floor. Sid is not, I don't think Sid's been thrown around this much in a long time. Oh my goodness! Right into the LED. Right into the LED ring post, and then takes out Jesse on the other side. And now that his work is done, he's going to tag in Bearded McGregor and says, hey, get your shots in now. Sid finally back in the ring, and he meets a knee that just staggers him. I'm telling you, Sid is not okay. He's been taken through the ringer by both members of Catch Point. But Sid is still trying to fight back, and which is admirable, but then you run into Bearded McGregor, and Bearded McGregor ends up powerbombing you on the steel barricade, and you regret your life choices. He really needs a tag. Sid really needs a tag right now because he is getting punished. He's getting punished. He's getting thrown around. He's getting tossed every which way. I mean, he's still trying to fight, and I give him credit for that. But at the same time, how much more can you take? There's a Dragon Rana. And Sid just trying his best to fight back here. I mean, he's doing a hell of a job now, but for how much longer? How much longer can he go? And now he's sending him up the ramp. I don't know where the hell they're going. They got to get back in the ring at some point. Sid with a drop kick. But McGregor kipping right back up. He's got him in a fireman's carry. And oh my God! GTS German suplex combination by Bearded McGregor. And Sid Black is again just all out of sorts. This is the kind of thrashing that we saw on the last episode when the Black Cathedral killed Braden Goldman. Not literally, but just watch the match. The man died. Profit bomb, the man died. The man's dead. He is with the Johnny Sinclair Memorial Fairgrounds Hotel and Lodge Inn and Suites Bed and Breakfast, Bank and Trust, Savings and Loan, Pool and Amenities, breakfast included. He is not in the right frame of mind, and Sid might be joining him if Bearded McGregor has his way right here. Uh-oh. Is he going to do the deal on the ramp? Yes, he is. He did the deal on the ramp, but obviously there were no pinfalls, and even if there were on the floor, he wouldn't get the pin because everyone kicks out of the deal, despite Zahia's protests. Bearded McGregor back in the ring. McGregor now with a big belly-to-belly suplex, and that might be it. As the abuse Sid's taken, that might be it, but Jesse there to break up the pin. Oh, man, there's a big knee lift, but won by Sid, and Sid needs to tag in. Yeah, he needs to tag in right now. That was a smart move. Tag in Jesse. At the front. Never mind. I was going to say the fresher man's in, but then he gets a forearm right to the mouth, and then Bearded McGregor just continues to crank on the arm, and now tags in Grayson. I don't know how much more the Future War Cult can honestly take, because they've been knocked and dragged around this entire match. There's a guillotine locked in. I don't know if Jesse's foot is under the rope. Monahan right there. I don't know if he even sees that the foot's right there, but I don't think it matters because Jesse's fighting his way out of it. Sid got taken down. And now belly to belly on the Grayson. Sid's back up. Jesse's trying to get something going for the Future War Cult here. And now, look at this. Backed into the Colt's corner. And now, shot, kick, and another kick. More kicks. Kicking all around. And a corkscrew shooting star. Or corkscrew moonsault, rather. And now Sid, big knee. Is this the opening that the Future War Cult need? For Sid's sake, he better hope it is. Because he's been getting his ass whooped the entire match. There's a suicide dive to the floor. And again, Sid has been the MVP in this matchup for the abuse he's been taking, and he's somehow still fighting in this match is a miracle to me. The fact that he's still going. But I guess this is the heart that he showed while his brother was out with injury. Oh my goodness! Into the barricade. This is the kind of heart that he showed while he was out with injury to continue to fight on despite everything. And now cover. And McGregor taking out Monahan. I don't know if that was intentional or not. There's a guillotine, but Monahan is down. We got hashtag Monahan down as we got a guillotine locked in. Jesse breaking it up. Sid getting out of it as well. But Monahan is down. And now another guillotine by Grayson. And again, Jesse having to come in and break it up, but Sid is he is barely moving. That was 2 guillotines as hard as he could throw them, and Jesse having to go in twice to save his brother, but I don't know if there's anything Sid has left. And now here comes Bearded McGregor, and McGregor is in, and Sid again trying his best. And now Sid going for his signature PK. Kicked him right in the face, too. And Sid now trying to take McGregor back into his corner and does so. Tags in Jesse. Double snapmare. Kick. And now wheelbarrow. Senton. And now can the future War Cult get back into this matchup? It's going to take a little bit more to put him away, that's for sure, because Sid has been on the receive. Sid needs to just stay out for an extended period of time because he's been taking the most abuse in this match. As now, Sid lining up. There's an STO. Into the cover on McGregor. 1, 2, and McGregor gets the shoulder up. Oh, and a drop kick to Jesse by Grayson. I think he was going for Sid, but Sid moved out of the way, and I don't think he even realized what just happened. There's a spear off the apron onto Sid. McGregor now has got Jesse in his crosshairs. Sid is down. Oh no. Oh no. Double super kick. And now Sid, realizing there was no other option, there's a boot to Grayson. DDT. Sid having to fight for his team's honor like he's been doing for the last few months now. But Grayson caught him. Oh no. There's the exploder suplex. And Sid in the corner. Oh, got out of the way of whatever Grayson was going for. Sid now into the corner, but there's no one to tag. There's no one there. Jesse's still down on the floor. And Sid, again, like I said, just trying to fight for the honor of the future War Cult here. Oh, Grayson got out of the way. Grayson, oh no. Oh no. He caught him, and he dropped him. Out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. Sid just didn't have anything left. The amount of abuse that Sid took through this entire match. Jesse was taken out, and then Sid, like he's had to do for the last few months, trying to fight for the honor of his team by himself. And here tonight, once again, it just did not pay off. And you gotta, that was what took Jesse out. And then look at this, just drops him. And that was all she wrote. Catch Point getting a big victory, another victory under their belt, but God, Sid, you got to feel for him. He gave it everything he had, but it wasn't enough. Catch Point, your winners tonight. Our main event is coming up next. Well, you heard it there. Mr. Yukimura is intent to take up Saito Mishima's offer to meet him at Gateway to Heaven, so I guess that's going to go down. However it goes down at Gateway to Heaven, Saito Mishima will be there to confront Mr. Yukimura, and I have no idea how that's going to go. But right now we're going to run through the Gateway to Heaven card. That's coming up in just a few days' time. It's going to be an exciting show, and here's why. The Lotus Collective are going to be challenging Betsy Chairshot and Amy Lynn for the DCA Wildcats Tag Team Championships. Can Ariane Sophie Jones find two partners to face Michiko Melandro, Danny Rojas, and Lauren Richfield? We're going to find out in just a few days' time. She's got a few days. See if she can do it. Charles Schultz, non-title match against Travis Touchdown. Travis said it's not about the titles in this match. It's about humbling Charles. But will it happen? It's going to be kind of difficult with the living nightmare walking around, that's for sure. We'll see. Haley Jonas won a fatal four-way match to earn this opportunity. She challenges Selena Zeta for the DCA Fever Championship at Gateway to Heaven. Will the Hellcat once again hold gold in DCA, or will Selena keep it in the Succubus Club? Atlas Jones made the challenge, accepted the challenge rather, from James Dark for the Battle Pro World Championship. That match is happening at Gateway to Heaven. Battle of Titans. Gateway to Heaven ladder match. Dante Styles, Takuma Fuji, John Blackos, Malik Brown, Jaden Starr, James Needham, Haru Glory, and an eighth mystery entrant. Who's getting the DCA World title shot at Revelations 9? We're going to find out. But then we also have the Wildcats Gateway to Heaven ladder match. Faith Connors, Soul Silver champion Annie Cortez, Adriana Jaden, Vanessa Price, Madison Starr, Beryl Bedlam, Destiny Williams, and an eighth mystery entrant. Winner faces the Wildcats champion at Revelations 9. Sly Cooper will challenge Tyler Parks for the DCA World Heavyweight Championship. Who will be the top man in Takedown, and who will be the top man going in to Revelations 9? We're going to find out in just a few days' time. And then the main event, the one everyone's talking about. The two leaders of the Looking Glass of the Succubus Club, they go head-to-head with both the Wildcats and Goddess titles on the line. Alvana Morgan, Beatrix Decker. Who will come out with both belts? We find out in just a few days' time, folks. It is Gateway to Heaven, the final mega event before Revelations 9 this April. It's going to go down in just a few days. Keep your eyes peeled to DCA's social media. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you know when the premiere for this show goes up, because it is going to be one of the most important and one of the most unbelievable events that we have ever put on, and we've said that about every single one this season. You do not want to miss it. But before we get there, we have to get through this one last match tonight. The DCA World Heavyweight Champion is in action, but he does not know who his opponent will be, because Sly Cooper was the one that picked it for him. And we're about to find out who Sly chose to face Tyler Parks here tonight. And here he comes now, the current and reigning DCA World Heavyweight Champion Tyler Parks, the man who beat Zach Stone at Redemption to earn that championship. A man who a lot of people said could be a world champion, but never was a world champion, but now is the world champion. Tyler Parks, a man who's been here since the very beginning of this company, can now say he is the top man, but for how much longer? Because Sly Cooper can very well be the one to end that reign before it really even gets going. He's got that pedigree and status here in BWU. And if Tyler's not careful, He could lose that title before he even reaches the summit of Revelations 9. But tonight, who did Sly pick for his opponent? Oh, okay. Completely out of left field, but I'll take it. Luca Khan is the opponent for Tyler Parks. Very interesting selection here. And Sly knows Luca Khan all too well, and you know Luca Khan, you know he's been hovering around the DCA world title picture for a number of years now. Remember, before Zach went on this unbelievable 3-year winning streak, Luca Khan was the last man to pin him. So we have the last man to pin Zach, and we have the most recent man to pin Zach in DCA. Very interesting, and maybe that's why Sly chose Luca. Two interconnecting threads here, to say the very least, in this matchup. Very interesting to see how this one plays out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event for Takedown episode 202. It is Luca Khan versus the DCA World Heavyweight Champion Tyler Parks. And with Gateway to Heaven right around the corner, you know Tyler does not want an injury heading into that, especially with somebody the likes of Luca Khan, who is a submission expert and a striking expert, as you can see, taking him down with a multitude of strikes already. And this match hasn't even fully gotten underway yet. I think Tyler obviously understands the danger of this match. He cannot take Luca Khan for granted, as if he ever would. But when you talk about a man who is trained by Minoru Suzuki, who's inspired by him, all the violence and submissions that he can inflict onto Tyler at any given moment, Tyler has got to be careful. Now, big drop kick. I know that Sly may not have intended for it to say, hey, you know, I want you injured, or I want a limb targeted, or anything heading into Gateway to Heaven. I know Sly doesn't want Tyler at less than 100% because he doesn't want an asterisk by the name if he does win the world title. But at the same time, he understands how dangerous Luca Khan is and can really give Tyler a test, just like how Lupin was a test for Sly earlier tonight, because Lupin already beat him before. Luca Khan knows how to beat world champions, and that's why Sly picked him, I believe, because he knows Luca Khan knows how to win and beat world champions. Cover off that knee lift, 2 count, no. It's going to be very interesting to see if Luca Khan can beat another world champion. And now, look at this. Oh, there's that violence I was talking about. Those forearms right to the back of the head, unprotected by Luca. Cover. 2. No. It's going to be very, very interesting to see this match unfold, because right now Luca Khan is slowing Tyler Parks down, and that is his strategy, to try and slow him down, wear him out, not waste any time, go after every limb possible. As now you see, he was targeting the head, now he's targeting the limbs, the legs, to be more specific. And to be really hyper specific, the left leg of Tyler Parks. But Tyler, he's going to keep fighting. He's not going to give up, not by a long shot. He wants to prove that he is a fighting champion. He wants to prove that he belongs in the top echelon of this company and virtual wrestling. For so long, people said that he would never get there, that he would never be at the top of the mountain. People said that he was a choke artist, none more or less. And then he just fought his way back. And I think Gateway to Heaven last year was that turning point when everyone in the building, even Zahia Morgan, one of his harshest critics for years, was rooting for him to win the world title a year ago. And now 1 year later, he is the world champion. But I feel like he still needs to prove that. Or at least, not maybe to me, but I think, to correct myself, I think he feels like he still has to prove it. I feel like he still has to prove to a lot of people that he is world championship material. Yes, he beat Zach Stone, something that no other person on this roster can say that they have done in the last 3 years. Other than Luka Khan, obviously, because Luka was the last man to pin him before he went on that run, starting at Revelation 6. But I think Tyler understands that before that, he wasn't really seen as a top guy. Now he's the world champion, but is he still truly, when he goes through the locker room, can people really look down the locker room when he walks down the locker room, and can people really say, you are the top guy? I don't think Tyler believes that yet. As you see a nice heel hook locked in here. Just wrenching on the leg of Tyler that he's been working on this entire match here. Trying his best to try and wear him out some more, and he gets out of it, but how much damage was done? That's the question. Tyler trying to fight back, and again, he's going to have to, because Luka has been obviously wearing out Tyler's legs, trying to use every bit of limb targeting he can, which is obviously something that Luka has mastered and excelled at, but Tyler's got to be careful here. Now, jawbreaker by Tyler. Tyler, again, just trying to chop his way out, I guess. And there's a rolling forearm up top. But, wait a minute, what? Oh! I don't know what he was trying for there, but he corrected it. Thankfully corrected it, because that could have been bad. Now Tyler up top. And, went for the, I don't know if he was going for a chop or something, but it didn't work. And then he gets kicked right in the side of the head. And that might be it. He might have knocked him out there. 2 count, no. And now big knee by Tyler. I don't know if he got all of it, because that was the bad knee, and he didn't get all of it. That was the knee that Luka Khan had been working on this entire match, and you can tell how slow. You can tell how slow he is now because of that knee injury. I don't know if it's a legitimate injury or not, but the work on the leg has clearly affected Tyler's movement. Now, 2 count by Luka, no. Obviously, Tyler's movement is rather slow because of the knee. And speaking of a knee, got one to the midsection right there. It's just doubling him over. And now Luka on the back foot. Has been sending him back inside the ring. As now, nope. Countered. And Luka once again finding a way to slither his way out. Nope. Nope. Again. Just continuing to press the advantage. Oh, duck out of the way of that kick. That might have been what Tyler needed. From behind, Tyler back suplex into the elbow. Very nice, but Luka, knowing his ring awareness, able to get his foot under the bottom rope. And now, most dangerous rope in wrestling, the most dangerous turnbuckle in wrestling. And that allows Luka Khan to once again maintain control. Look at this. Just wrenching on the arms now. It's now, nope. Look out. Oh my God, Tiger suplex. And now, going for a second one. Yes, he does. Went for the kick. Tyler caught it. And now more kicks by Luka. And this is why Luka is a very dangerous person. Not only can he grapple with you, but his strikes are absolutely lethal. Oh, no. And now big lariat by Tyler. Tyler now trying to get some blood flow back into that knee. You can see him moving around just a little bit faster than he was, but it's not by much. Went for the knee connecting. There's a fireman's carry takeover by Luka. Luka now off the ropes looking for something. Tyler just swats him. And Luka did not appreciate that. Kick again. Ducked under. Nope. Elbow by Luka. Luka now running in. And there's a chop block. Right back to that knee. Right back to that knee. And now Tyler getting to the ropes as fast as possible. He knew that Luka was going for his leg again. And you have to wonder, Tyler's got to be careful about that knee because Sly will take advantage of that at Gateway to Heaven if the opportunity presents itself. You got to do whatever it takes to become the world champion. And that's exactly what Sly's probably going to do. Up top, look at this. Big leg drop. Guillotine leg drop. 1, 2. No, Luka kicks out. But how much more can Tyler withstand? Because with every moment that passes, Luka just continues to wear Tyler down just a little bit more. And Tyler has to be aware of that. And he's got to shut Luka down quickly if he's going to preserve any kind of health going into Gateway to Heaven. Big knee by Luka. Flying in with the Busaiku knee. 1, 2, and no. Again, just Luka Khan does not care about Tyler's world title contentions, his hopes, his dreams of going to Revelations as champion. He doesn't care about any of that. He only cares about winning this match. That is his focus here tonight. And now Tyler, look at this. Look at a Fujiwara armbar possibly, but no. Big knee right to the face. And again, Tyler catching. Luka's up. Luka catching him. And now more strikes by Luka. Look at this. Just no remorse by Luka Khan. Good God. And again, Tyler just out to the floor. And you can see the amount of care that Luka Khan has for that. He does not care one bit. Again, as long as he wins the match, that's it. As long as he wins the match, that's all he cares about. And no, jawbreaker by Luka. Luka now. Again, Tyler able to fight back. Tyler with some strikes of his own, trying to get back in this match, trying to find some way of kicking getting the momentum back on his side. But Luka, once again, ducked under the way. Tyler caught him. Then a power slam. 1, 2, no. And now Tyler with a right hand. Tyler, look at this. Back suplex. And Tyler going up top. Look at this. Big elbow drop. Does not get it. And there's a knee right to the head. Right on the run. Knee to the head. Only a 2 count. And you just got to wonder how much more can Tyler take. Oh, God. Well, obviously he could take a little more if he gave him a knee like that. That's for sure. Tyler up top. Look at this. Double axe handle doesn't connect. He gets a shot to the gut instead. Luka from behind. Luka, we saw him hit this earlier. And he drops him down. And Luka Khan is once again in control. But again, Tyler does not let it stay that way for very long. But you got to wonder, can Tyler keep this up? Because he's got a world title match in just a few days. And any injuries he has now will go into that match, and Sly will take advantage of it, whether he wants to or not. It's for the world title. If Sly didn't take advantage of any injuries Tyler had, then I'd call him an idiot. Because you do what it takes to win the world title, even if it means going after a limb. Yeah, don't cheat or whatever. You know, Sly, I don't think will resort to those measures. But if he has to yank on Tyler's bad leg or crank on his bad arm, he'll do it. If it means he gets closer to the world title, you know he'll do it. And Tyler would do the exact same thing if the roles were reversed. As now Luka going in with more strikes. And Tyler has no answer for him either. Cover. 2. No. Tyler again rolling to the floor. Luka now. I don't know what he's thinking here, but he's got to be thinking something. He's got to try and find a way to close this out. Because every time he tries to... Oh, wait a minute. What the hell is Tyler doing? Tyler off the roll, off the apron, but again, that elbow he's been trying for, he just can't hit it. He just can't hit it. And now, Luka back in control. Look, you see him, look at that, holding his leg. That same leg it's been nagging him this entire matchup. He's holding it, and you know Luka saw that, and you know Sly saw it. Oh, man, shifting his weight. And now, Tyler up top. Tyler, no, again the double axe handle doesn't connect. Went for the knee lift. Luka kicks to the midsection. Luka with the strikes once again, targeting the leg of Tyler Parks, making sure that he's immobile here. And now, oh no. Oh my goodness! Now the arm gets slammed into the mat, and now he's got a triangle locked in. And that's just the brilliance of Luka Khan right there. Just slams his arm into the mat and then yanks on it more with the top triangle. And I don't know if Tyler can get out of it. Oh, well, never mind. I spoke too soon. Look at that. Trying to use whatever power he had left to get out of this, but it's only, you got to wonder, it's only a matter of time. Cover. 2. No. And can Tyler find a way to continue to build on momentum? No, he can't, because there's a German. Every time Tyler tries, Luka just shuts him down instantly without even a second thought. And now Luka has got him up. Oh no. Oh, he's looking for something, but Tyler just pushes him down. Now can Tyler take advantage? Again, the elbow doesn't connect, but that's only because Luka, maybe by instinct or because he was just completely out of it, rolled out of the ring. But now Luka back on the driver's seat with that crossbody that Tyler did, that he got swatted out of the air. Top rope, Top rope, Luka Khan. This isn't his forte, and that's why. Drop kick. Yeah, pushes away. And there's a knee right to the kneecap of that leg he's been working on the whole match. Went for the King Kong. Knee drop doesn't connect. Tyler now. No, jawbreaker. And now both men going back and forth. There's a forearm, rolling forearm. And again, Luka, 1 step forward, 5 steps back, it seems like, between these two. Both of these men obviously know each other well at this point, but it's going to come down to one crucial mistake that's going to win this thing for either man, obviously, as Tyler now going for the knee drop. Oh, no. Look at that. Right hand, as now he's got him up, and there's the T-bone. And Tyler Parks finally seems like he has got up again. I spoke too soon. I got to stop doing that. But, oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Luka. Oh, I was going to say Luka looked a little out of sorts there for a moment. And I wouldn't doubt that he does have, I wouldn't doubt that he is kind of out of sorts, because both of these men have been pushing it hard here in this match. Right hand by Luka. For forearm, Tyler ducked out of the way. Luka ducks out of that. Kick again to the leg. Jawbreaker by Tyler. Tyler now went for a right hand. Gets a forearm by Luka. Luka running in. Went for a knee. Gets kicked in the knee himself. Tyler now. Big drop kick. Like I said, just only takes one mistake. And each man knows that the other will make a mistake at some point. And it's all about capitalizing on that mistake. But who's going to capitalize first? Seems like it's a pick 'em at this point. I don't know who's going to do it. I don't know if Luka's going to do it. I don't know if Tyler's going to do it. Luka seems to be the one in control now, though, with more strikes that takes him down. And again, Tyler having to use the ropes to pull himself back up. As now, Luka off the ropes. There's the PK. No. Oh, double stomp. I think he swatted that PK away, but didn't swat off the double stomp, and only a 2 count. And Luka can't believe it. Tyler was smart enough to evade that PK, but not enough to avoid that double stomp. And now Tyler, fireman's carry. Tyler, went for a clothesline, barely connected. Elbow to the back. Luka now from behind. No, elbow by Tyler. Elbow by Luka. Luka, jawbreaker by Tyler. Tyler, no, gets taken down by Luka. Luka gets jawbreakered by Tyler. Tyler, drop kick. Back and forth we go, folks. And now, what is Tyler thinking? He has not been successful with any high-risk move all night long. And that's not going to help. Oh, my God! Busaiku knee on the floor because Tyler wanted to take an unnecessary risk. And that unnecessary risk might have cost him this match. Tyler with a clothesline. Tyler busted open from that knee, but Luka is the one, I believe, if we're scoring on points, Luka's the one ahead, obviously. Luka sending Tyler back inside the ring. And Tyler, is he going for the gotch? If he hits this gotch style pile driver, no. Tyler, shot to the liver, no. Luka Khan, ducked out of the way of that kick. He ducked out of that kick, and Tyler, gold rush out of nowhere. Gold rush out of nowhere. 2. He got him. But you know that Tyler has to be thinking by now, he was in a fight tonight. He had to earn every bit of that win because my God, what a match that was. And Sly picked the perfect opponent for him in Luka Khan, who tested him at every which way. But at the same time, you got to wonder if Tyler's going to be 100% by the time Gateway to Heaven comes around after a match like that and the abuse that he took here in this matchup. But Tyler Parks seems ready. Sly Cooper seems ready. That's your world title match at Gateway to Heaven. Tyler Parks and Sly Cooper. But thank you all for joining me for another episode of Takedown. I will see you on Wildcats, and after that, it's Gateway to Heaven time. See you there, folks. Good night.